we go, bro.
Alright. Hey, Shalom. Brother Yakal, Brother Shamar with you, Men of Valor. We can do a little sit down impromptu on World War III because that's what time we're living in. We always talk about being occupied in these prophecies and making sure we're watchmen, edifying the Akim and warning the people, man, that the total, complete annihilation is coming on Babylon the Great, man. And before we get into the scriptures, and first and foremost, we want to say, Call Halal, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua. All right, we're going to give our elders and apostles a great millstone, double honor for going on the scriptures and for teaching us the scriptures and say salutations, peace and blessings to you, Akim, out there laboring across the four winds doing this work sincerely and truthfully. All right, because, we're in a time of war, I was just telling the op before we started the camera that Turkey, which is an ally of America, they just released the location of 10 U.S. bases in Syria. That was sensitive military information they divulged and made it public. All right, and it's an example of in these last days, man, these EU nations, these beast nations, NATO, turning on America, man, because everybody's starting to see the truth's coming out, man. Everybody's starting to see that America's full of shit, and that Esau is the damn devil that the Bible speaks of, man. He don't even have any legitimate reason. We know why he's there, but he don't have any legitimate reason to be in Syria in the first place, man. Syria is a sovereign country, man. They got their own government, they got their own leader. Okay, but this is all Bible prophecy, man. So it's gonna come to pass. But Revelation 17.
All right, Revelation 17. I'll start at 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, ye shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Verse 17. For the Most High had put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. Verse 18. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth.
Yeah, and that woman is that great city which reigns over the kings of the earth, man. That's talking about the United States of America, man. Babylon the Great.
Babylon fucking great.
And the 10 horns, those are the EU nations. All right, and they're getting ready to turn on America, man. The European nations are, Germany's got beef with the U.S. Okay, who else? France has beef with the U.S. You know what I mean? Turkey, which is not Turkey is not an EU nation, but they're a member of NATO, which is the beast that the whore rides on, man. All right, they're turning against America, man. All right, America's completely full of shit, man. All right, and when it says they're gonna eat her flesh and burn her with fire, them nuclear missiles they're gonna shoot on this place.
Yeah. I got Jeremiah 50 and I'm starting at verse 3. For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall depart both man and beast. Verse 4. In those days and in that time said Yahweh, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, and going and weeping, they shall go and seek Yahweh their power.
And that's what's happening is in America, especially because you got the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom prophesying on the highways and byways, together and seeking after Yahweh, man. We're fucking weeping, man. We have our moments where the Lord gives us moments where we can laugh, man. You know what I mean? Like moments of a breather here or there. But primarily, man, we're all fucking miserable here, man. You know what I mean? The only thing that brings us comfort, man, is this Holy Spirit right here. These scriptures, man, and the brotherhood, man. Everything else is a bunch of madness and lunacy, man.
That's right, bro. That's right.
So this is actually happening right now, right here in Babylon the Great, man. The northern and the southern kingdom. Judah and the northern kingdom, man.
Yeah, like the brother say, man, hey, how they gonna turn against that whore ultimately at the end? Like the brother said, send them thermonuclear missiles on America, man. All right, that's how it's gonna cause the earth to shake to and fro, man. All those missiles getting shot everywhere. But most of them gonna damn land right here, man. In Babylon the Great, man.
That's right, bro.
Various other places too. There's Jeremiah 51 and 1. Thus said Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind.
Yeah. See, and that's that's the intercontinental ballistic missiles.
That's right.
They're gonna make a destroying wind.
That's right.
You know, Russia's got technology that the Zionist media over here in the West, they don't talk about it, man.
Yeah.
Russia's militarily superior
Yeah.
to this beast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See, Esau uses his witchcraft and his media to spin all these lies, man. Russia's got technology far superior, man.
Yeah.
And not only does Russia,
Germans.
Yeah, Germany, Moab's got technology that far surpasses America. Yeah, America's a fucking joke, man. America is a paper tiger. On paper, America still looks good, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what he's doing, man. With his media, that's how he fools everybody, man. Especially you, James, man.
Verse 2, Jeremiah 51:2. And it will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about.
Yeah, and the day of trouble's coming, man. And the day of trouble coming too. Before all this, before the nuclear part of this destruction is Jacob's trouble, man. The day of trouble when Esau goes into Syria and really starts because now they just kind of playing this cat and mouse game over there. You know
talking
what I mean?
Shit like just like Floyd and Conor McGregor. America and these other nations, they doing the same thing.
That's
right.
Now. That's right.
Just talking shit. As soon action gonna pop off, man.
And once that action pops off in Syria, Esau's going to use that, and he's going to shut this place down, man. You're going to have martial law and everything else the scriptures talk about, man. The day of trouble, or that precedes them nukes. The nukes is going to be the final act. When the nukes are shot off and the chariots too, because it's going to be a knockout too.
Simultaneous.
It's going to be a simultaneous thing with the chariots and the nukes.
That's right, bro.
Okay. Before that, man, that Jacob's trouble's got to go down. You know, and the executive orders, they're already written. They're already written. All Donald Trump has to do is say, okay, we're in war with Syria, and he can shut down the whole country, man. And they got it to where they can take over every part of the society. The transportation, the highways, the food production, the everything, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So before this happens, man, what? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and confusing faces, you better wake the hell up, man, before you get destroyed, man. All right, you ain't gonna have no savior, man. You ain't gonna have nothing's gonna save you from this.
That's right.
But Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the only power that can save you from this upcoming destruction, man.
That's right, bro.
What else can save people? Nothing, man.
That's right. And so so you Old Testament only guys, who you gonna call on to deliver you from that destroying wind that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is raising up, man.
That's right.
You know? Yeah, since you brought up can you get Isaiah 24? Because the brother mentioned the earth being shook, man. You know, this earth's gonna be shook to its foundation, man. 24 and start.
Top.
Yeah, start at the top.
It's Isaiah 24:1. Behold, Yahweh maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scatter abroad in the inhabitants thereof. Verse 2. And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with her mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower, as with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him. Verse 3, the point that I wanted. The land shall be utterly empty and utterly spoiled, for Yahweh has spoken this word.
See, the land's going to be utterly empty, man. Yahweh spoken this word. Yahweh Shem Yahushua speaking these words. All right, he's the one who's causing these weapons to be, created in the first place. They're the weapons of his indignation, the scripture says.
That's right, bro.
You know, these other nations have that technology. That technology was given to the heathen for their own destruction.
Yep, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, you're gonna kill
you know what I'm saying? Those are the weapons.
Take yourself out.
Con, and that's beautiful. The Most High set it up that way. Man.
I got one sister brother say, you know, the Lord created them weapons. Is Isaiah 54:16.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy.
See, who's really the mind behind the technology, man? But they can't come up with this shit on their own, man.
Hell no.
They got it from the Most High, man. And now the Most High is putting His Spirit on these other nations to rise up against this war, man. Because every empire it rises and it falls.
That's right, bro.
All right. Every ancient empire had its day.
And that's what's wrong with people. They don't think America gonna fall.
Right. That's right.
These people think America is not gonna fall, bro.
Yep. That's even Jake thinks America's not gonna fall.
Yeah, even Jake.
You know.
Yep.
You know. Now we know the scripture, and probably already gonna get it, but it says in the Psalms, Psalm 49.
Oh, yep.
You know?
Kind, bro. Yeah.
Like, these people think these people think they're fucking invincible, man. Like, you know, they think that, look, you got ancient Egypt, one of the most powerful empires ever, right? The Pharaoh. Well, what's ancient Egypt today is the United States of America, man.
That's right, bro.
Okay, a great power and wickedness, you know, given that power.
Yeah.
But everything has a beginning and an end, man.
Yeah.
You know, the Grecians ruled, the ancient Romans ruled, the Medo-Persians ruled, the ancient Egyptians, right? And now we're in the last leg of this Roman Empire.
Yep.
She had her rise, and she's gonna have a fucking fall, man.
Bro.
You know? And these hillbillies and these bubbas and these Edomites over here in America, man, they got it in their mind that this house is gonna continue forever. They talk about what they're gonna be doing 20 years from now, man.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They talk about where their child is going to go to college in 20 years.
Yeah.
As if this place is going to be here in 20 years.
Yep.
You know?
Even look
what
at the so-called, NBA offseason. Look at the NBA contracts. They got 5-year deals, 6-year deals.
Right.
Like they know, they guaranteed going to be here.
Right.
You know? I got it right here. Psalms 49:11. The inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, in their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own name.
See? And the so-called white man did that, man.
Yep.
The so-called white man named the continent of Africa.
Yep.
China. Yeah, Asia. Asiaticus. You know? Africa, Scipio Africanus.
America.
Yeah, America. Amerigo Vespucci. All right? Which actually, the word America, it means bitter.
Yep.
They named their lands. They call their lands after their own names, man. They think this place is gonna go on forever, man. This place is about to be destroyed.
That's right, bro. That's right, man. Yeah, man.
There's only a couple more prophecies that have to speak before this destroying wind we've been talking about.
Yeah, man.
Blows over here, man. You know.
Yeah, I got one more real quick. We'll wrap it up after this. Because World War III about to come in. It's Revelation 11 and 14.
Mm-hmm.
The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. See? World War III is on the brink, man.
Yep.
All right? Yeah, everybody turning against that whore, and that whore is America, man.
That's right. You know? That's right. Whole world's against America, man. If you go on some of these videos and you look at, sometimes I'll be checking out the comments on some of these like RT videos or something, and these new. Man, people fucking hate America, man.
Yeah.
They know that America, the only people that don't know are you idiots who live here. And that's because of that witchcraft. You're under that spell, man. You're believing the lies that the media and the propaganda and that they feed you, man. You know? Yeah. So that's it.
With that, we want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.
Shalom.